So when we last left off, the trunk lid was sitting too far rearward, and we needed to elongate these holes to basically shift the whole thing forward by about an inch, I guess. So at this point, I'm just drilling these holes and overshooting it by quite a bit. Something's not right. If this wasn't here, it would shut right now. We're too far. We went too far. Way too far. All right. Take it off, elongate them. Try it again. Let's try this thing. On a drill, I'd much rather use a die grinder, but I don't have one here. Or sometimes I just use a router. I don't have one here either. So what I need to do is elongate these that way, which will allow this to come out. I don't think this drill it just doesn't spin fast enough to make this work right. So whatever, that's what I'm gonna do for the next hour probably. Jeez. Okay, it needs more, but it needs like quarter inch over here maybe. But it should shut, and it won't. I think it's because this is all messed up, so I'm going to try to, I mean, this should be all straight, so this is sticking out, that's in, so I'm just going to kind of work on this with an official body mallet. That was a joke, this is a flooring mallet, 3 pound. So, where are my ear protectors? Over here. Because why wouldn't they be? It's still not right. Well, that should. Still just too far back. That looks real good now. I don't think it's going to shut very well. Not looking good. But it's actually looking pretty good. Oh yeah, you can't put batteries right there. I'm amazed at that. Okay, the only thing left to do is continue elongating those until this thing fits further back and can actually make contact with that thing. Alright, it could stand to get a little bit more elongating of those holes. Probably another quarter inch, which is a lot. However, it closes. So I'm gonna call that a day. Kind of tired of working on this. So the next steps are going to be take that window off and clean it. Use some silicone caulk or who knows what to caulk all the way around it. Probably do more self-tapping screws all the way around it. Make it look as bad as possible. Just make it look freaking terrible. And then probably do more metal shaping. That seemed to go pretty well with the hammer and dolly thing. You know, for what little bit I did, it seemed to actually work and actually do something. I might try to do more on this down here and whatever, but go ahead and start getting the taillight section fit. The bumper should be no big deal. But yeah, it's really not bad. A little bit more massaging in this area. I could probably. The lucky thing here is that I've got this side as a model. So I know what to make that side look like, is this over here. So, yeah, pretty cool really. Okay, so we've done a little bit more massaging of the metal here, and I went ahead and elongated these holes more, as you can see, quite a bit. Now obviously when I overshot that hole drilling there, I got somewhere in between that and the whole elongation process, but I've got that on there. I went ahead and swapped out the trunk motor thing, the trunk release from the glove box, got it all wired in. And I've actually, well, before I show you that, we also did quite a bit more massaging of this metal. Basically what I was trying to do is, you kind of have to, that was obviously all misshapen, and so what I wanted to do is make sure that I had this shaped so that this weather stripping was making a good seal. And the way I did that was, we removed the back seat, and so with the whole elongation, you can see we've got that looking really nice there. That's a mess, but you know, don't worry about that. So with the trunk shut, we can look from the inside here, and apart from all the holes and all that, there's no light coming in from the weather stripping seal. And so I think that's about good. I would very much like to work a little bit more on this, flattening that out if possible. The problem with that is you can't really get a dolly back in there. You kinda can. I don't even know if you can see. I guess I'm blocking the light. Can't really get a dolly back in there to hammer on it. I might try. I even thought about using a axe head or I don't know, a felling wedge or whatever you call those. I guess I don't have one. Well, it's over here. Maybe try to use one of those to get back in there and do a little bit more massaging on that. But apart from that, this should be ready to go ahead and put the new rear bumper. Got it right there. The, you know, new to me. Not, I mean, I've had it, but the new to this car rear bumper. Where is the other? That should be a good taillight assembly. Got these two. Pretty sure these are. Is that a crack right there? That's a minor crack. This is the best one of these I've got, unfortunately. That's a good one. Put those on. Spoiler. I don't know how I feel about putting another one of my good spoilers on here just to get destroyed again somehow. Anyway, after that, all this will pretty much be buttoned up. The only real problem with this car will be this rear glass, because that's obviously just a big funnel for letting water into the car and collecting into the trunk. And so and I probably said this in previous clips, but to be honest with you, well, actually today is Christmas Day, so haven't really done anything on this thing in a while, and then me and my nephew did a lot yesterday. Just got back on it, doing all this stuff. You didn't miss much. It was what I've already shown on camera, so Now I'm thinking about doing more of these, do these every 6 inches or something, just to kind of button that up better. And then I guess caulk, as much as I hate to say this because it's so bad. I mean, this is already bad, so I think the doing this the right way ship has sailed. But caulk that joint with some bath and tile silicone. It sounds horrible. It's going to look ridiculous, but it'll seal it up. And it's already a jank mobile. So I don't really think that's that much of a sin. Plus, as I probably also already said before, I haven't done anything that's going to prevent me from putting glass on this in the future if I so choose. And so if I silicone that, it'll just be a matter of taking all this crap off and wire wheeling the crap out of that surface, and that silicone caulk should come right off no problem. And then the only other thing is I considered maybe doing a tape line, a good looking tape line around this, and just spray painting this to cover those and that caulk with some black spray paint, and then it might sort of look like the original black trim. Not really, obviously, but you know, give me a break. It's a miracle that this car is in this shape, given what happened to it. So, yeah, that's an update, and probably going to go ahead and show putting the bumper on and all that stuff in the back. And apart from driving in rain, I could drive this thing right now, so that's pretty cool. Boy, I'd love to replace that rear bumper, whatever you call that, the crash bar. It's crusty. It's not good. But yeah, so I don't know, just an update. See you back here when we're putting the bumper on, I guess. Alright, so that's about as good as well, let me put it this way. That's about as good as I'm willing to get it for now. I could keep jacking with this thing, but it's pretty good. Alright, it's terrible, I know. But hey, when you look at the before and how it is now, I'm over the moon at how this is. So, now, we're going to put the back bumper on, taillight section on, and that'll be it for the actual body work. And the only thing left at that point will be to somehow complete this redneck plexiglass back window thing that's really classy and awesome. So, well, let's get to it. Not too freaking bad. I mean, it's pretty bad, but it's not too freaking bad.